this table, which is called Tracks, was that first I got a request to do an extendable table, and I thought, okay, what excites me is actually the mechanism itself, the fact that the table transforms itself. At first I would not have used glass, I think, because I see it as quite a cold material, and normally you gather around the table in order to meet friends and to have a joyful moment. And so the challenge was, how do I warm up this glass? Because the glass is something that normally you don't even see if it's clean. So I then used a lot of wood, quite massive wood, and the tracks. The tracks, which are these metal pieces, the mechanisms, which are actually a reference to the tracks of a train, to all these elements that you can see in a parking, or to circus parts where you have these change of color. And I've always been very excited. I take a lot of Instagram pictures of these stupid details. When I design, usually it starts with a concept, a small detail, something I would say like basically a connection in the head. You know, usually I'm driving on the highway and click. I say, okay, I have to work on this, and then you start making sure that the project evolves and that it's right. And at first, I think I imagine it in like a white space, because I'm really designing the product. And the product has to tell a story by itself, and not just because it has a nice environment around it. But I always try to understand and to remember that it will be used by a lot of other people that for different reasons will like this table and will probably bring it in very different spaces. In a way, this table is extremely technical. It's a challenging mechanism, but I don't want people to see this as a mechanism. I just want this to be a graphic element, a movement in the table, nothing else. And I think because of the color, because we didn't try to hide it, like use chrome or something like that, or black chrome or black colors, or hide it with a fumé top or something, it becomes a graphic element that then is highlighted by the wood. So it's the contrast of materials that makes it interesting, I think, and non-technical.